Do you want a treat?
We made it to Panama City Beach, and we're gonna do a dog-friendly day with Maggie Moodle, the golden doodle.
Do you want a treat?
Oh, this is nice sand.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste sticky or sound sticky or
doesn't.
sounds good.
The sand doesn't taste sticky.
Through the hourglass.
Accessorizing. We're at the dog beach here in Panama City. It's just west of the pier. Maggie still doesn't like the water, but we're hanging out anyway.
Okay, we made our way to a state park that was literally right next door to where we're staying, Panama City Beach RV Resort, and it's awesome. And it is right next to St. Andrews State Park. We thought we'd come check it out because it has like some beaches that are some of America's best beaches. Can't take the dogs on the beach, but you can take the dogs on the trails. So we're just gonna check it out because we are trying to make it a dog-friendly day in Panama City Beach. Let's go, Moodle, come on!
This is Gator Lake, or Fictitious Animal Lake. This is just a bunch of ones.
There might be gators in there though, there probably is.
No, they're not real.
They are real.
I don't think so.
Jamin's just upset because I saw 2 alligators while he was driving and he still hasn't seen any, so I'm sorry, honey.
Allegedly. She allegedly saw 2 alligators.
The first time he made me doubt myself. He was like, oh, was it an alligator? And I was like, yeah, it was. It was kind of small, but it was an alligator. And then the second time, I was like, no, that's definitely an alligator. And there was like its 2 little spiny parts were like everywhere.
She also supposedly in Key West saw a dolphin jump up out of the water and wave at her or something like that.
It did like the whole Lisa Frank jump, where it was like, oh, if you're from the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. It was beautiful and it was right behind Jamin's head and I was just like, I'm never gonna forget this moment. And he was like, I was like, you're in the moment, okay?
Great imagination.
So this is the cycle of going to parks with Jamin. Anytime there's like a promise or potential for there to be wildlife and then there's not, he's like, it's devastating.
Change is constant, learning to flow. All the unknown, lemons thrown. May look different from what you've dreamed. Colors and contrast making it art. What if happy can be built? Tuning into all that's good. Lucky I learned what lemons can do. Lucky they let me here with you. Lucky.
You guys, those are some pretty nice beaches. Am I right? Very beautiful. The sand is just lovely. It is so nice. I just keep thinking about the sand every time I touch it. I'm like, it really is like sugar. It's just super soft and silky. Silky. It's like a silky sand. I've heard of squeaky sand and I've heard of sticky sand, but this is like a silky sand. I love it.
There's a ferry here at St. Andrews State Park in Panama City, Florida that will actually take you to Shell Island. It's a island of shells. We didn't do it, but it is a remote island. It looks pretty cool. If we had a little bit more time, we would probably be taking the ferry out to Shell Island ourselves, but we left it for you to do.
Do you always buy the big ol' souvenir glasses, Jamin? Is that a thing that you do?
No, I never do the souvenir glasses, but we're Pineapple Willies, so when in Rome. First course, alligator bites, because we're in Florida. It tastes like chicken combined with a fictional animal.
They're real. Alligators are real. I'm trying to talk Jamin into taking me on this very loud train with bubbles.
So something you might notice in beach communities are orange lights like the one behind me. You might think like, that's a really ugly color of light. And I agree with you, but they serve a purpose. You see, when sea turtles lay their eggs, they do so on the beach. And when those eggs hatch, they do at night to stay away from predators. So the only way that the turtles know once hatched how to get to the ocean is by looking for the moon. So they search for the moonlight and go toward it. Well, if there's a bunch of lights to light up parking lots and buildings and things like that that are also white like the moon, the turtles could potentially go in the wrong direction. So if you see orange lights like these behind me, they're meant to protect the turtles, and you can feel good about that.
How do you know this?
I used to sell lighting. If you want to be really technical about it, the lower Kelvin temperature of the orange lights doesn't attract the sea turtles. For all my lighting nerds out there.
Wah wah. Welcome to another episode of What's in the Bag. It's almost Halloween. I always celebrate Halloween. I'm gonna make something happen. So I'm gonna dress up Day of the Dead, which means I really only have to paint my face. I've got like a sparkly dress I'm gonna do this time. Then I'm gonna put flowers in my hair. I basically just told you everything I want. From Halloween Express, we got some makeup to do Day of the Dead and some setting powder. Basically, that's all you need. I'm gonna let you in on some of that fun on Halloween, so stay tuned. That's in the next episode. And then also, flowers. I got some other flowers. All of this is gonna go on my head, and I'm gonna look like a skeleton. That is Panama City Beach. I think my favorite part was the silky white sand. It's just top notch. beautiful.
Yeah, I would agree. It's a beautiful place to come hang out.
Yeah.
We hadn't originally planned on coming here, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that we did.
The one thing that kind of surprised me is that like we had like some gloominess. So it rained this morning. It was really gloomy yesterday, but we had one solid day, and that was a lot of fun. And so I'm so glad we went out and we did everything that we could out in the sunshine on that first day. It was really, really worth it. It was remotely dog friendly. Maybe not as dog friendly as I hoped. The beaches they're just not dog friendly in Florida, but you know, we found and did what we could.
Yeah, and we had some great food while we were here.
Yes.
Pineapple Willy's, we would definitely recommend. Food was good, and everybody that we interacted with there was really nice. Like, they had great staff. So.
Yeah, and it was really affordable, which I really
Yeah.
appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got ants this morning, or last night. We found out we had ants in the RV. There are ants everywhere. But a little trick is that if you have peppermint oil, if you just like put it in your RV, kind of put it around, it keeps the ants away, and it totally worked. Am I right?
Yeah, no more ants, so
Yeah.
hopefully things stay that way.
Now we're off to another travel day, and this whole next week, the next several episodes are going to be friends and family. I'm so excited. We're going to see our nieces for Halloween, our nieces and nephews, my cousin Ashley in Austin. I'm going to have dinner with her and her husband Carl, Jeremy and Casey Nelson again, and their son Charlie, and we're going to celebrate birthdays. I'm so thrilled.
It'll be a lot of fun. Be sure to tune in to the podcast to hear our complete thoughts on Panama City and the stuff that we would recommend that you do while you're here.
Go out there, plan a trip because life is short.
Wander well.